Hello, Savito. Well, I had a little technical trouble, but I think you've got it all squared away now. So we will see what happens. If we crash and burn, we crash and burn, but hopefully that won't happen. I think I'm ready to find some goodies. You ready to see some goodies tonight? I changed up my format a tiny bit and it blew up. But I got most of it back in. And it got some kind of little bug flying around. Missed him. Not that little bug, it is a fly. Hello, Tommy John. Good to see you. Let's do it. I agree. We'll see if Stan Horn comes in because Stan Horn is the donator for tonight. I emailed him a few minutes ago to let him know we're going to be starting. Hello, Tom. Good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. Sorry we're late. I planned to start this at 8 o'clock, then 8:15, and now almost 10. But I beat my revised goal at 10:15, so I guess that's good. I guess that is good. Anyone need any $1 bills? Got a few. And that's not even most of them. That's not even most of them. Picked up 3,000 today. And already had 1,500, 1,400, 1,300 maybe. 1,300. So, quite a few. We'll see if a few more people roll in here. I know the stream wasn't scheduled to start until 9:45, so that's here any minute with my revised start time. So we'll let that get here at least. Hope you all have had a good hump day and you are ready for the rest of the week. I did not get coins returned today because I didn't sleep last night again. That was no bueno. I wonder. How's that? It look like lots of ones. Looks like lots of ones to me. It does look like lots of ones to me. Hello, Jay Billings. Port of Long Beach. Well, cool, Jay. Thanks for popping in this evening. I appreciate it. Hello, Dad Hunts Coins. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Do a little bit of sorting here. Yeah, let's start with that one, maybe. Ooh, but that one's so good. That one is so good. Hey, JJ, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. We're going to do a little searching tonight. We had a nice, beautiful, warm day today. I picked the boys up, took them to hitting lessons, went to the bank and picked up our coins and bills. Everything came in, everything but maybe one dime box is circulated. Can't really tell through the little holes on the one dime box, so we'll see. Another 65 half-dollar coin this morning. Awesome. Did it look? Oop, that's the wrong one. I still got this one out from last night. Did it look a little bit like that one? A little bit like that one? Bet it did. I bet it did. Hey, John Bryan, good to see you. Welcome. Nope. Tommy John, 8100, 6868. I mean, if the 68 was at the, if it had a 68 to start and a 68 to end, some people call those bookends, and they carry a little bit of value, but not even much at that. So that one, unfortunately, is not worth anything over face value that I am aware of. We are going to start soon. We do have a donator tonight. It is Stan Horn. I've given Stan a few minutes to see if he rolls in because I moved the stream all around tonight, trying to get everything working, and I think I have got everything working. Well, kind of. A couple things are semi-working, but I think we can get through the stream. We are going to search $500 $1 bills for Stan, looking for a star note and all the other goodies that come along with a $1 bill serial number hunt. Then we're going to search a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime or anything weird that might pop out of the box. Then we are going to hunt a box of $50. In the box of $50, we'll be looking for silver. We'll also be looking for proofs, nifsies, miscellaneous, varieties, DDOs, all that kind of goodness. If we happen to find a star note and a silver dime and a silver $50, then Stan wins his choice between a Peace dollar and a Morgan dollar. So that would be good. Oh, Tommy John, now you know, huh? Now you know. I did buy some more Powerball and Lotto Mega Millions tickets today. Only 5 of each. Just in case. I didn't even look to see if anyone won. I assume they were still really, really high, but I do not know that for sure. I do not know that for sure. All right. So the choices we have for Stan tonight with the $1 bills, and I will let you all pick. Majority rules. We have strap 1. These are the last 500 of the teller straps from my bank that I bought on Friday. We have strap 2. These are 500 of the last 800 of last week's Federal Reserve pickup. We have strap 3 that's got one kind of fancy wrapper in there. Don't know what that means. Strap 3 is part of today's $3,000 Federal Reserve pickup. And box 4, or strap 4, is another of the $500 from today's pickup. So what do y'all think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1 is teller straps from Friday. 2 is Federal Reserve straps from last Wednesday. 3 is Federal Reserve straps from today with a fancy blue sticker. And 4 is also 5 bundles from today's pickup from the Federal Reserve. A day late and several dollars short, and Tommy John. Oh well. That's okay. You'd have just spent it having fun anyway. Golly, you wouldn't want to do that, would you? Y'all aren't going to make me pick for Stan, are you? You might. You might make me pick for Stan. I don't know. If I was going to pick for Stan, I might go new with that funny blue wrapper. So I guess I'll go ahead and pick for Stan. And we're going to pick that one. And then we'll put the other ones back over here out of play. Well, I guess last one did the same. Maybe that one's just upside down. No, it's different. We're going to try that. We're going to try it. And we'll see what happens. I hope y'all want to see a lot of $1 bill search this week because, yeah, $4,800 worth. I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot. That's going to be the first strap out of the 5 we're going to do. All right. You're too late, Justin. I went ahead and picked. I don't even know what I picked. I picked strap 3. I picked strap 3 because I'm curious about that blue. I have one other blue one like that in the pickup from today. But let's get these sorted out first. Maybe they'll all be sorted out. You figure? Think they'll all be facing the right direction today? They are from the Fed. Maybe. Looky there. It looks like most, if not all, of the $100 bills are facing in the right direction. And that is darn near amazing. Get my light down here where we all can see. Yeah, that ought to be pretty close to, you guys can see the serial number. You can see the little list at the bottom. I think that's going to do it. So, appreciate the 10 of you being here. Thank you very much. Or 13, I guess it says. Hopefully we have some more roll in, but you're the important ones because you're the ones that are here. So let's get to sorting and see if we can find anything. How about a find right off the bat? We have an ender find, I think. 5s, 1s, and 3s. 555-13151, a serial number only using the numbers 1, 5, and 3. That's going to be a trinary for Stan, just starting. Hello, the Asset Stacker. Good to see you. Welcome in. We just found our first find in our first bill, and it's a trinary. That's a good start. I say that's a good start. I say this fly has to go away. That's going to be bothersome. All right. I'm going to be looking for older bills. I'm going to be looking for fancy serial numbers. I'm going to be trying to keep up with the chat, talking to the new folks as they come in, introducing them to this hobby, explaining what we're doing. And we'll see what happens. Look at us being on a hot start. Our second find already. I want to see some stars out of my members. I want to see some stars. 12, 10, 07, 55 star out of 2013, a K note. So, you know what we do? We find a star note. Just in case you're here and you don't know, most dollar bills have a letter at the start of the serial number and at the end of the serial number. If it has a letter to start and a star to end, that means it was a replacement note. There were bills damaged or misprinted whenever the run was made, and they had to replace some replacements. Usually when they do that, they print 3.2 million of them. Not always do they print 3.2 million of them, but what we're going to do is we're going to key this serial number into a website called mycurrencycollection.com. And we're going to see if this has less than 3.2 million printed. So let me go there. Let me go there. This is the website. It's called mycurrencycollection.com. I've already got the $1 bill, it looks like, in 2013 in. And last night we had a K note. It was the last one we found and checked. So let's check this bill. It is K121000755 star. We're looking for a number under 3.2 million. Here we go. Oh, unfortunately, 3.2 million on a 26 million run. The Asset Stacker, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to PasSpareTime. We're glad to have you as a member. Welcome to the family. So, star notes right now are going for at least double face value if they're in decent shape on eBay. And so we hang on to all of those. Although tonight we have a donator, Stan Horn. Stan's already got a star note and a trinary because he gets all the finds tonight. So we've searched like 6, 7 bills and we got 2 finds. Crazy good start. Crazy good start. Appreciate everyone that's popping in. Maybe for the first time, we are searching 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Then we will search a box, a $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. Then we will be searching a box of $50, looking for silver $50, proofs, miscellaneous, not intended for circulations, all the kind of goodness you can find out of a $50 box. If we find a star note, which we already did, and we find a silver dime, and we find a silver $50, then Stan Horn will win a Peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. So that would be cool for Stan. We've had it happen before. Hopefully it can happen again. But thank you. If you're joining us for the first time, we'd ask you please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. We do daily short videos on coin hunting, where I show off some of my best finds of the week from either pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or $50. I go to the bank and I get boxes of coins every week. This happens to be a roll out of a box of nickels. Open it up and search it, look for good things. And nickels specifically, I look for buffalo nickels. And yes, I can still find buffalo nickels here in the year 2024 in circulated rolls of nickels. Also looking for war nickels that are 35% silver that were minted in 1942, 3, 4, and 5. And to be honest, only part of 1942. But they have a $1.30, $1.50 silver value. So they're very nice to find. Right now we're looking for any dollar that has a serial number that makes it more valuable than face value. We've already found two. And we just got started. I do get these from the bank. They order them for me from the Federal Reserve. I've been getting 3,000 a week, but my guy today at the bank, he's an awesome guy. They're all awesome at that bank. Said that one of his bosses was a little concerned that we were getting 3,000 of these a week because it was triggering a fraud alert. So asking if I would start maybe taking fewer, and I said I would if that makes it better for them. But I would like to continue to get 3,000 from them so I don't have to get more from my other banks. So he was going to talk to the said person in charge, and we'll find out. I said, whatever you get in next week, I will buy. We'll just have to see what it is. If you happen to see something I miss, yell at me. I'll try to go back and find it. Hello, Benjamin. Good to see you. Welcome. If anyone's here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching $1 bills. Boy, that one is another trinary. I like that note. 20, 20, 60, 02. This bill only has 2s, 0s, and a 6. If that 6 was a 2 or a 0, this would be a binary note. As is, that is a trinary note. It only uses 3 serial numbers to make up, 3 numbers to make up the serial number. Trinary notes are selling for above face value on eBay right now. So those are worth keeping. So we will hang on to that one. That's our third good find already, and we just started. Cody, birthday notes, and just so everyone knows what a birth date note is, this is one that we have found recently, 2019 07-17. That is July 17th of 2019. Birthday notes right now are going for $10 or even $20 or higher on eBay. It's become a real craze to get the day you were born on a serial number and have it in your possession. And since this could have been 1707, it could have been 07-17-2019 or 1707-2019. There are 4 varieties that work for that same date. A lot of people like to try to find all of them for their birthday. So they do have a nice value right now on eBay. Hello, Nicholas. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome. When do we get into the coins? It will take me probably about an hour to do the dollar bills, Nicholas, and then we'll be doing the dimes. It'll take about 45 minutes to do the box of dimes, depending on how much I chat. And then we'll be doing the box of $50 last. Total stream will last around 3 hours. That is if I get to searching and go a little quicker. When I search, I will only edge search for the dimes because I'm only looking for silver dimes, and I will show that to you when we get to that part. But the box of $50, I will be searching every coin looking for goodness. I've already got 3 finds out of this strap. Really good start. See what else we can come up with. We appreciate everyone that's popped in to watch us tonight. Please consider subscribing. We do put out a bunch of content each and every week. We put out daily short videos. We've been doing daily live streams as well. We do a live stream for sure every Wednesday night, which is where we are right now, where we hunt $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we hunt a $250 box of dimes looking for silver dimes. Then I hunt a box of $50 looking for silver $50, proofs, miscellaneous, not intended for circulations. This is an older bill. That is a 1995. In 1995, 1988 A's and 1993's are bills that could have been used or made using a different printing process. So when that happens, we turn them over and look. The plate number on most US bills is right there. It's upside down, but it's 328. Unfortunately, it is right there, which means that was not a web note. If that plate number hadn't been there, we might have had a web note. They printed those on paper that were in rolls instead of sheets. And if you find those, they carry at a value above face value, and we hang on to them. At least so I've been told. I haven't found one yet. I've only been doing this for a couple months. I've been coin hunting for the last almost 4 years now, but we just added the dollar bill searches in over the last 2 months. There's another find. How about another star note? 0304 5272 star. Most bills start with a letter and end with a letter. If they start with a letter and end with a star, this means this was a replacement note to replace some that were damaged or misprinted when they did the run. And usually the runs are 3.2 million. So what we are going to do now is we're going to go over to a website called mycurrencycollection.com. This will tell us how many bills were printed in this run. It's a $1 bill. It is a 2017 series. We will now enter the serial number. It is an L. It's behind my light. I can't see the L. There it is. L0304 5272. So I'm looking for a number below 3.2 million. Unfortunately, 3.2 million run size, and the little arrow down here says less rare. So this doesn't hurt the value of this bill, but it doesn't make it more valuable either. But we will hang on to that. That is our second star note already. We usually average a little over 1 star note per strap. We're still in our first strap, and we've got 2. Hello, teacher. Good to see you. Hello, Jim Cantor. There's my stars. Thank you guys for the stars. I appreciate that. Got to see some stars for my hard work finding those star notes. Been a very good first strap, which is kind of amazing because there's a keeper too. The last several straps I've done, I've got off to slow starts. I keep any bill that has 4 numbers consecutive that are the same. 79999 4 nines. These are, a lot of people don't keep these, only keep them if they get 5 or more. But 4 of the same number go in a row are going for more than face value on YouTube right now, so I hang on to them. So we will keep that one for Stan as well. That is our 4th find already. I've got one fly that seems to really want to help me search tonight. There's a historical birth date note, except only in certain years. February 29th of 1218. So I don't know what happened on February 29th of 1218, or even if 1218 was a year, there was a February 29th, so I won't keep that one. If it had been more recent, a lot more recent, I would have hung on to it, and birth date notes have a really nice value. Getting towards the end of strap number 1. We've got 5 straps of $100 bills to search, looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers. And this first strap has been a good one. It's in like a lion and looked like it's going out like a lamb, but that's okay. All right, that is the end of strap number 1. 100 bills searched, 400 to go. Stan has 2 star notes already. There is strap number 2. Let me take a look at these. You can look along with me. We will see if they're all going the same direction. Of course they're not. The first strap all went in the same direction, which is just kind of a miracle, because that doesn't happen very often. I don't know why this is a complicated process, but it seems to be. This one's going to take a little while to get organized here. Well, that feels like 5 consecutive serial numbers there. It'd be nice if they were star notes. 5 crunchy ones in a row. Crispy, crispy, crispy. We are searching $1 bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes. I am organizing the second strap. The first strap had 2 star notes in it, a trinary, a quad, 4 9s in a row. We're getting the second strap all organized with the bills going the same direction so that I can more effectively search them. Boy, it was nice not to have to do that in the first strap. Worry not. We can overcome. Here we go. First bill in the second strap. Let's see what we can find. Hello, Copper Owl Coins. Stormy KC, will y'all take care up there? That's right, Copper Owl. I got a bunch. Hello, Nico Vlad. The most boring money ever made. Possibly. But Nico, let me tell you this. I've been hunting coins now for almost 4 years, and I love it. My grandkids hunt with me, and they love it. I thought, I heard about this dollar bill serial number thing, and I thought I would try it, and I figured I would be bored stiff. But instead, as I got into it, there's so many different things to look for. As a matter of fact, let me show you all some examples of what we have found just in the last couple months of doing this. And they have value. All of these have value above face value. This is called a birth date note. July 17th of 2019. These things are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now, which is crazy. This is a star note. Most bills end with a letter. They start with a letter, end with a letter. If they end with a star, that means they're a replacement note because a certain amount got damaged or misprinted. And star notes are worth at least double face value if they're in decent shape on eBay right now. If you get a fancy serial number to go with the star, they're worth even more. We found this one, I think it was last night. We look for low serial numbers, and this is the lowest serial number I have found so far. 4 zeros, 6086. Really nice bill. That one definitely goes for more than face value. A very good find. Hello, Cowgirl. Good to see you. Hello, Mac Dude. Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for being here. 17178888. A really cool bill. It goes for more than face value. 80, 70, 70, 80. alternating zeros, and a trinary, it only uses the numbers 8s, 7s, and 0s to make up the serial number. Again, that one has a value above face value. 4 5s in a row, just an example of one that we find with 4 of the same number in a row. They carry additional value. This one, 3042, 3042, that's called a repeater. I know, really creative naming. But those are going for well above face value on eBay as well. And then occasionally you'll find one with 5 of the same number in a row, and that's always a good thing. Hello, Mermaid, good to see you. Yes, they do, but they only go to like 95 million. They don't go to 99,999,999. But they do start at 1. 5 7s in a row. This bill is not in great shape. But when you get 5 of one number in a row, it carries value above face value. Also, because 7s are considered fortunate in U.S. culture, 8s are considered fortunate in Asian culture. When you get a block of 7s or a block of 8s, you have something that carries even more value. It's probably the best find we have had since we started. 1579, 9751. 1579, read it backwards, 1579. This is called a radar note, reads the same front to back and back to front. This one's actually a super radar or a super palindrome. Starts with a B, 1579, ends with the B, 1579. That bill is worth a little bit of money, and it's also crispy new. It is a nice one. So those are some of the things we've been finding. We've already had some finds tonight. We're in our second strap, just starting it. So let's keep going and see what goodies we can find. All the finds tonight go to Stan Horn. Stan is our donator for tonight. He gets all the finds from the $501 bills, from the box of dimes, and from the box of half dollars. If we find a star note, which we've already found 2, and we find a silver dime, and we find a silver half dollar, Stan gets a bonus of a Peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. His choice. I haven't seen Stan yet, but he might have snuck in here. I went ahead and picked the strap for him. It got off to a good start, Stan. We'll see if it keeps going. Hopefully it does. That first strap was really good. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. We do daily short videos about coin hunting. Well, this would be a very sad tombstone note, I guess. Tombstone note is one that would have a birth date and a death date, and that would be 1648 to 1652. Ideally, you'd want them more than 4 years apart, but that could be a tombstone note. I will keep it. And people like to collect. If they have a father, mother, grandparent, that you get one that has the birth year and the date they passed away, they are collectible. We do daily live streams right now, as Copper Al alluded to. I got a ton of $1 bills that I'm going to be searching through this week. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. we do a live stream where we search through 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. It's an over-inked 8 and 7. I do keep some of those, but I've got so many right now. It's like the gas pump odometers. I'll call them out, but I probably won't keep them. Hello, B.H. Ringer. Good to see you. If I've missed anyone that popped into the channel, I apologize. I'm trying to efficiently search and run the chat at the same time. There's some consecutive serial numbers, 1512, 1513. They really don't carry any additional value in $1 bills. Unless it would be a fancy number that was consecutive, and then they would carry. Like if you had the first five numbers were sevens, and then 101, 102, 103, 104, those would be nice ones to have. Maybe one of these days I will be lucky enough to find something. There's a find. The bill's not in great shape, but I do keep these 4 fours in a row. Any bill with at least 4 of the same number in a row, I hang on to. That's 4 fours. They are going for a little above face value on YouTube, so we do hang on to those. We got 4 fours and 4 nines so far tonight, so it's another find, and if nothing else, it's another $1 for Stan. An 8K stream. We'll be having a 10K stream if we get to 10,000 subscribers. We recently did hit 8,000 subscribers. Thank you for noticing, Justin. We did give away an extra prize last Saturday because we hit 8,000, or this last Saturday because we hit 8,000 subs. We gave away a silver round. Y'all want to tune in to our Saturday streams. That's when we start streaming at 2 p.m. Central, and we search, there's some more consecutives. We search 5 to 7 boxes of $50. We have a short auction at the end of our hunt. 8s, 2s, 9s. Look at all those zeros. Too bad those couldn't have all been together at the front of that. 5 zeros and then an 8, 2, 9. That would have been something cool. And then we also do a lot of giveaways on Saturday, where we'll give away silver certificates. You never know what we might give away. We give away 6 or 7 prizes. There's another $19.95. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to look to make sure it's not a web note, and it's not, because right there is the die number that this one was printed off of. One of these days I'm going to find one of those things. Well, maybe. One can be hopeful. One can be hopeful. Hello there, Grumpy. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hello, Haley Champion. Haley the Champion. Yes, there, Grumpy. I am doing daily short videos and have been for a while. Right now, I have a lot of $1 bills to search serial numbers for at least this week and for a while. I will be doing daily vertical live streams where I search looking for something. Tonight we're looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Then we'll search a box of dimes looking for silver dimes. Then a box of $50 looking for silver $50 proofs, not intended for circulations, and other goodies. A lot of the nights I will probably just be doing either just a box of $50 or 500 or 1,000 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Hey, there's a trinary. We got another find. I've got Cricket on here. 66636868. This bill only uses the number 3, 6s, and 8s, and if that 3 had been another 6 and started with 5 6s, I'd be very happy. But trinary notes are going for more than face value on eBay right now, so I do hang on to those. And that one will be another one for Stan Horn. Mr. Turtle in the house. Good to see you, Turtle. Let me take a drink of my water. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. Yeah, I know. Your first reaction is going to be, what? You're doing what? Kind of the same reaction when I heard of this, but I thought I got to try it because people are finding dollars that are worth more than face value. And I thought, man, I'm going to be bored stiff doing this. I started doing it. I got 1,000 the first time. Searched them all. And now I'm up to like 5,000 a week on dollar bill searches, and I'm loving it. And I have found a lot of cool serial numbers. We're looking for star notes, fancy serial numbers, old bills, anything that would carry above face value premium. And surprisingly, there's like 20 to 30 things to look for when you're doing this, and occasionally I miss one. And I've got such great members of my chat that they've been finding them for me when I miss them, which is a good thing. That super trinary or super repeater, super radar note. I'll get it right here in a minute. I missed it, and people in the chat saw it. They said, "Paul, go back, go back. You missed one." And they were right. 35303430. If that 5 was a 3 or a 4, we would have had something. Yes, I didn't get these all going the same direction, did I? But you never know when the next one you flip over might be something super special. 2 pieces of advice that you will get from me this evening. Check your change. Well, I guess the first piece of advice should have been pay in cash as often as you can. 1, because the price of everything has gone up, and you will be more aware of what you're really paying. 2, you will get change to check. Recently at Sonic, I got a Star Note back in change. I also got a Buffalo nickel back from the same Sonic a couple months ago. You never know when you're going to get a coin or a bill that may be valuable enough that it'll pay for whatever it was you were working on buying. One, two, three, 4. 2 4s. Thought it might be a broken ladder, but it's not. All right, that's the first 200 $1 bills are searched. Let me show you some of the goodies that we have been finding recently, so you've got an idea of what we're looking for. There it is. I've only been doing this for 2 months, so all of these have been found in the last 2 months. This bill, there's nothing fancy about the serial number, but if you look at the date this was printed, 1969B. You know, they pull these out of circulation when they get to a certain age, and I don't find many that are before 2000. A 1969B carries a nice value above face value, so we hang on to that. This bill is one of the favorite ones I've ever found. 395555553. So we've got 5 5s in a row, which makes this worth more than face value. It only uses the numbers 5s, 3s, and 9s, which makes it a trinary, which makes it worth more than face value. That last 3 is raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. That adds value. And that 5, that first 5 has more ink on it than the rest. That actually adds value as well. So that bill's got all sorts of goodness going for it. Very good find. Awesome, Justin. Yeah, that's an easy one to find. This is the most expensive we've probably found, and this is the one my chat found it for me. 1579-9751. It reads the same front to back and back to front. That's called a palindrome. It's also what we call a radar, but it also has a B to start and a B to end. So B1579, B1579, making it a super radar or a super palindrome. Nice value above face value. Here's one with 5 7s in a row. 7s and 8s are the best numbers you can find in blocks of numbers. So that was a really good find. 3042, 3042. That is a repeater, and that carries value above face value as well. So we're always glad to find those. This one has 4 5s in a row. We keep any bill that has 4 consecutive of the same number because they are going for above face value on eBay. Appreciate everyone being here. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. Tonight we are searching dollar bills first for fancy serial numbers, and that's a fancy serial number. 80, 70, 70, 80. So alternating zeros. And it's also a trinary, only using 0s, 7s, and 8s in the serial number. That has a nice value above face value as well. 1717 888 8. Another one that we have hung on to. We found this one just the other night. We always look for low and high serial numbers. A bill that starts with 4 zeros in a row is number 6086. This carries a nice value above face value. We'd love to have one with 5 or 6 zeros to start it, or 7 zeros and a 1 to have the very first one. That would be awesome. We are looking for star notes. When they print dollar bills in Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas, the only two places they print them, they occasionally make a mistake. The bills don't come out right. They have to print replacement notes for them. And that's what that star signifies, that this is a replacement note. And these things are very collectible right now, going for at least double face value on eBay. Another thing we look for is a birth date note. 2019, 0717, July 17th of 2019. If somebody's out there with a kid or a grandkid that's about to be 5 years old on July 17th, I've got the day they were born note. These things are going crazy on eBay. $10 to $20 a piece for birth date notes. Now let's get back to tonight's hunt and see if we can find us any more goodness for tonight. Hello, Metal Dragon Braveheart. Good to see you. Anyone I've missed in the chat, I'm sorry. We were yelling at the stream. Yes, you were yelling at the screen. Paul, you missed one. Not the first time I've missed one, and it won't be the last time. Like I said, I've only been doing this for a couple months, and I still do occasionally miss some. What I'm doing right now is these bills are going in 6,000 different directions. I'm trying to get them back to 1 or 2 directions so I can search them effectively and make it a better viewing experience. This will take me just a couple minutes here, depending on how messed up they are. I've told this story often while doing this. I was a cashier many moons ago, and we had a rule that all the bills in your cash tray had to be facing the same direction. And since I was scared of our cash office lady, I put them all in the same direction. So maybe it's a little OCD deal, or I don't know, but it bothers me when they're not all going the same direction, and it's harder to hunt them when they're upside down. And I could do this before the stream, but I want this to be as authentic as possible. If I find something good, I want to see it for the first time, the same time you do. So here we go with strap number 3, and this will be $200 to $300 searched. We're going to do 500. That's the first one. There, Grumpy, we are vertically viewing for 2 reasons mainly. Hello, Chime Russ. Good to see you. Nah, John, that's not really the main reason. It is the main reason to get more views, but when you stream in this format, the vertical format, this is new. It's kind of in beta on YouTube right now. Their research has shown that 70% of their viewers are watching on a cell phone. And this is a better viewing experience if you're watching on a cell phone, because it is made to fit a cell phone screen. The second reason is we have a major initiative to introduce this hobby to more people. We think it's a great hobby. I hunt with my grandkids, and I go to coin shows, and I see a bunch of people that are my age or older, and it's important that we get some younger blood involved in this hobby, or it's going to go away. And when you release in this format, they post it on the YouTube short page as a live video happening. So we're getting a lot of people coming in that usually aren't into coin hunting, and we're able to reach a lot of people that are not aware of the hobby. And it does give us more views. It does give us more subscribers as well. But we're nowhere near having 1 million subscribers or anything crazy. 100,000 to get a YouTube play button. The boys do have a goal to reach 10,000 subs by the end of the year. But it's more about getting this out there and getting more people aware of the hobby. There's another old note. That is another 1995. John Jacobs, one of these days I'm going to find a web note and you're going to have to tell me what it is. Hello, Crafty Dragon. Chime, I'm not selling on eBay right now, and I don't plan to. I do have auctions on Saturdays. We start a live stream at 2 o'clock on Saturdays. And after that auction, I will do short lots where I do sell 15 items. And so that's the format I'm selling some of my better finds at right now. But what I try to do is, like, star notes are going for $2 and more on eBay. I sold 10 star notes each of the last 2 streams for $15 to give some people the opportunity just to get some. So that's the only format that I am selling on right now. Not a web note, that 1995. In 1995, 1993, and 1988 A series, they did print the bills using rolled paper instead of sheets. And if you find one that was printed that way, it carries additional value. So we always check the back to see, but that was a normal one. Hey, we got another trinary. Our auction is at PasSpareTime. That's our YouTube channel, P-A'_S, Spare Time. If you subscribe, turn on your bell notification. You will get notified when we stream live on Saturdays. It's always at 2 p.m. Central. It's kind of a family reunion stream. I hunt with my 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandsons. And we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50. We're going for our 29th stream in a row this Saturday, finding silver. And we have an auction afterwards. This week, my grandkids are on spring break. So it will just be, well, Paul is having a couple of guest hosts come over. This bill only uses the numbers 0, 8s, and 3s for the serial number. So that's a trinary note, and that is one we shall hang on to. Those are going for above face value right now. American Freedom News, I don't have a 1943 copper or a 44 steel, but it doesn't stop me from looking all the time. Gears Entertainment, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We have a bot, an app that's supposed to keep track of all the new subscribers. It does a lousy job. It only catches some of you. So to all of you that have subscribed, welcome to the family. Thanks for subscribing. We certainly appreciate it. Ben Franklin penny from the 1700s. You're going to have to go to someone smarter than me for that one. Probably fake. Yeah, probably so. But John Jacobs knows a lot more about this hobby than I ever thought about knowing. So does Southern Metal. And there's Southern Metal. Hello, my brother Southern Metal. Good to see you, my friend. Southern Metal is a content provider. He is streaming pretty much daily right now as well. He does short videos several times during the week. He just had a viral short video, hit 2 million views recently. Congratulations, Southern Metal. That's unbelievable. If you've not checked out Southern Metal, click on him or hit your, put a little exclamation me in there, Southern Metal, to show your channel link. Y'all will like what he does. There's another find I hang on to. And it's 8s. I said earlier, 8s are considered fortunate in Asian culture, so blocks of 8s and blocks of 7s specifically carry a premium. Any bill with a quad, 4 of a number in a row, is carrying a value above $1 on YouTube. So I do hang on to those, and that one's going to Stan Horn, who is tonight's donator. If you're wondering what we're doing, I'm searching 501, hello Gatita, $501 bills. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks for being here, appreciate it. $501 bills looking for star notes or fancy serial numbers anything that has a value above face value, we're hanging on to. I then will be searching a box, a $250 box of dimes, looking for a silver dime. Then I'll be searching a box of half dollars, a $500 box of half dollars, looking for a silver half dollar, looking for a proof coin, looking for a not intended for circulation coin, adheres and varieties. We'll talk more about that when we get into the half dollar search later. But this stream will run over 3 hours. So sit back and enjoy the ride. There's a birthday note from 1605. I don't keep those, but December 21st, 1605. If that was a more recent number, somebody that's alive, I would hang on to it. We do appreciate everyone being here tonight. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you a thing. It helps us out. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate that. We got 39 likes already. Thank you for that. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us out with the YouTube algorithm to get this seen by more people. And that's what we're trying to do. As I said earlier, I hunt with my grandsons. My grandsons got me into this. I broke my leg and we needed a hobby that I could do while I rehabbed. And we ran on to coin hunting. And we started coin hunting. And I did not know 3.5 years ago that I could go to the bank, buy rolls of nickels or a box full of nickels for $100 and search them with the hope of finding something as cool as a buffalo nickel. And yes, we average 1/2 of a buffalo nickel in every box that we search of nickels. They are still out there. I think it's one of the coolest coins ever minted, and you can still find them in the wild, and I did not know that. And I don't think a lot of people know that. We are trying to bring awareness to this hobby and talk about how you can get into it. One of the best ways you can get into it is by checking your pocket change. Looky here. No, we got 2 2s. I thought we had a broken ladder there for a minute, but we don't. We do stream Saturday at 2 p.m. It's our big live stream of the week. We'll go for 3, 4, 5 hours. You never know. I hunt with 2 of my grandsons in that stream. And once a month, we give away all of our half dollar boxes to an adult that is watching the stream with someone age 18 or younger. All of the finds in from that half dollar box go to the adult to pass on to their youngster or grandchild or niece or nephew. We also gift to them a 9-coin collection of coins that has 3 silver coins in it, 3 coins over 100 years old. And we've now given out over 500 of those collections. So to get on the list, if you want to be involved in that ever, one of my moderators will put in, or you can, !email will display my email address, and you send me an email and say, "Hi, I'm Paul, and my grandson Hudson and I would like to watch your stream together and have you do a box of half dollars for us." We will put you on the wait list. The next one's in April. We are doing it every month, as long as we continue to have interest, and so far it's been a lot of fun to do it. I've appreciated some of the videos that have been posted of the parent son-daughter combo when they get their shipping package from me and they open it up. My rarest find, Justin, in dollars is hard to say. I'll show you the one I think is the rarest. maybe. And actually, the chat found this for me. I didn't find it for myself because I missed it. Give me a second. There it is. I would say this is my rarest find so far. 15799751. It reads the same front to back, so it's a palindrome. We call them radar notes. 1579, 1579. But this one also starts with a B and ends with a B. So it is a super radar or super palindrome note, B1579, B1579. And if I find an example of one of those on YouTube, I'll know what they're going for, but I haven't yet. But that's going to carry a real nice value above face value for sure. Hello, Block Blockas. Good to see you. Lots of 9s and 4s. Yeah, I've got some with 9s and 4s. We are in our third strap of dollar bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, old bills or star notes. We started out really strong. We have slowed down a little bit. You never know when they might pick back up. I think, no, we still, one of our straps has a weird color strap on it. It's going to be the last one we open, I guess. That's the way it's sitting over there. But I'm looking down here for any notes that are 2000, before 2000, because that may give me something else to look for on an older note. Like to see if it's a web note or if it's old enough to keep. Has a value above face value. But we're going to do $501 bills. Then we are going to do a $250 box of dimes, where we'll be looking for silver dimes. Then we'll be doing a $500 box of half dollars, where we're looking for silver half dollars, proof coins, not intended for circulations, adheres, varieties, a little bit of everything. My rarest find in coins is hard to say also. Searching a half dollar box, twice we found a guitar pick in a roll of half dollars. That's pretty rare, although I'm shocked it happened twice. We found a silver Indian rupee from like 1903 in our box of half dollars. Very rare find. We found several Walking Liberty half dollars, Benjamin Franklin half dollars. We have found old silver Mercury dimes that were printed before the Roosevelt dime. I found just the other day, the video's not out on it yet, but if you happen to find a 1909S VDB, which is very unlikely, but I think they did mint 4 million. In a box of pennies, you got something worth at least $1,000 if it's in terrible condition. I didn't find a 1909S VDB. We're done with $301 bills, by the way. But we've got more. I found a 1909 VDB. I wish it had been the S, but it was in decent shape. So that turned that penny from a 1 penny face value into a $20 value coin, because that's about what those are worth in the condition that this one was. So you never know what you're going to find. We hunt for the improbable. We hunt for the improbable. Like it's very improbable to find a guitar pick in a box of half dollars in the rolls, but we've done that twice, which is crazy. I don't know what the odds would be on that. I don't know if anyone else has ever found a guitar, and we did it both on live streams, and we opened them live, which is crazy as well, which is good because nobody would have believed me otherwise. You find a guitar pick. We found a plastic toy half dollar one time in a roll of half dollars. We have done approaching 1,700 boxes of half dollars that we've opened. That's 1.7 million half dollars that we've searched. We have found we're approaching 2,000 silver half dollars ever found. which is pretty nice. We average 1.25 silver per box when we're searching half dollars. A lot of boxes don't have silver, but you'll occasionally wander into a box that may have 20 or 30 or 50 or 100. You never know. All right, strap number 4. Strap number 4, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Hello to Todd. Thank you for that info to Todd. Well, that wasn't in a bank box though. They're grumpy, there's no doubt. In a customer wrapped box of pennies, we found a 2.5 peso gold piece from Mexico that was worth a few $100s. That's definitely the rarest, but that was a box that was wrapped by a person and sent back to the bank, and we got to buy all of those boxes and open them, and we had a lot of crazy finds, but nothing approaching that. Hey, we've got another trinary 06226-200. It only uses the 0, the 6, and the 2 in the serial number. That's worth more than face value. We shall hang on to that one. All right, this strap's starting off a little hotter. That's good. Keep it going. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate that. If you're liking the content, hit that thumbs up button. We do the best we can to put out a lot of content for you. We do daily short videos featuring something we have found while hunting coins, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. We also are doing almost daily vertical live streams where we're hunting like we are tonight, dollar bills, then dimes, and then half dollars. That's one we keep. We keep anything with 4 or more of the same number in a row because on on eBay, they're selling for more than face value, and that's got 4 2s in a row. So we will hang on to that one. Tonight we have found 4 8s in a row, 4 2s in a row, 4 4s in a row, and 4 9s in a row. What I like to do with that is collect a set of 4 0s through 4 9s and then sell the 10. And I did that in the last auction. I sold 10 of the quads, and I sold them for $15, and they're going for more than that on eBay. So if look there, how about 8s again? 4 8s in a row, 7 4, 8 8, 8 8, 2 2. We're going to hang on to that. There are people that don't keep the quads, the 4s in a row, because they're not worth a lot over face value. But, you know, the market is bearing it right now that they are selling for more than face value. So I'm hanging on to them. Just Jeff, you remember that? There's a lot of people that say they were there. Yes, Just Jeff. It was. It was from a couple that decided to cash in all their pennies and coins that they had been collecting as a family for years. One of our members found out about it from the teller and offered to buy them as they came in, searched them, started finding a lot of great stuff, tons of wheat pennies. Many other YouTube channels got them first because we were just a little channel. We're still a little channel. We finally got around to getting one, and I ended up making a deal with the guy to buy everyone that came in, and we had a lot of fun with those for about 1.5 years. I think it was maybe 55, 60 boxes it ended up being that we purchased. Some were awesome, some were okay. 304035 wanted to be a trinary, but it's not. But the limitations on a customer wrap box, I mean, there's no telling it. You could find it if it'll fit in the roll. And the funny thing is, on the bank boxes, we have found now in a penny box, I don't know how many dimes. I've lost track how many dimes we found in a penny box, including a silver dime one time. In a nickel box, we have found dimes and pennies. In a dime box, I don't think I found anything but dimes in a dime box. In a $50 box, we have found dollar coins, quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, lots of foreign, different denomination coins. We found, just last week, we found a British penny in our $50 box. That's the second time we've done that. There's a birth date note, 010-10 of 1768, August 10th of 1768. I'm not familiar with that date being anything crazy, so I won't hang on to it. But it is a birth date note. They're grumpy, they did. Yep, they did. Same ones. They sold them to Rob Fine's Treasure. He sent one in to get graded, and it was a beautiful Indian head cent. It looked like it was uncirculated, and it came back ungradable, questionable color. Kind of became a running joke on his channel for a while. We are in our fourth strap of 5 tonight, doing 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. We haven't found a star note in a while. Another birthday note, 0804 or 0408 of 1698. Not familiar with that being a great year, so we won't hang on to that one. If I hung on to every bill that was semi-interesting, man, I don't know how many bills I've got over there in envelopes that I'm keeping already, but it's getting to be a large quantity. But we're due for another star note, because it has been a minute. I think we found 2 or 3 in the very first strap, and none since. $15, $13, $91, $93, 5s, 1s, 3s, and 9s, not anything. Did kind of look cool. A snap-on socket in a quarter roll. Traded in for around $75. Credit to the snap-on guy. That is awesome. What a story, Justin. Yeah, there's just, pennies. I have not found a penny in a dime box yet, but I have found dimes and penny boxes for sure all the time. And those are bank boxes. That's not supposed to really be able to happen, and it happens all the time. Usually I find a denomination that's less value than the one I'm hunting. It's kind of bad luck, I suppose. All right, we're almost done with the 4th strap here. And now we are done with the 4th strap. That is 400 $1 bills hunted. We've got one left, and this one has a different colored strap on it than the others. I don't know what that signifies. Most of them have had a strap like that. This one has a dark blue strap. I've only got 2 of those, and they were both in today's pickup of dollar bills, so I'm curious to see. It could have just been they ran out of the other color. I'm not sure. They're not stamped. They don't say anything on them. These came from the Federal Reserve, so who knows? 10 peso in a $2 coin box. You never know. You just never know what you're going to find. And that's what I said earlier. We hunt for the improbable. And you have to understand the difference between improbable and impossible. And when we find the improbable, we get really, really happy about it. Because improbable, usually but not always, means we found something that's worth more money than we paid for it. And that's a good day. I'm sorting these to get them all going in the same direction so that I can search them easier, and then we will start this last strap. seem to be going in many different directions. All right. I got them all going back in the same direction now, so we can search them. Before I do that, though, I know we got some people that have come in since we did this last time. I'll do that one last. Here are some of the fancy serial numbers we have found while doing this in the last 2 months. 3955553. So this bill checks a lot of boxes. First off, we keep any bill with at least 4 of the same number in a row. This has 5 of the same number in a row. A teller strap? Really, Southern Metal. They came sealed from the Fed. All 3,000 came sealed from the Fed, and it has 2 of those in there. Interesting. So 5 5s in a row in and of itself makes that more valuable than face value. Also, it only uses 3s, 5s, and a 9, only 3 numbers, which makes it a trinary, which makes it have a premium above face value. Also, that last 3 is raised out of alignment. It is higher up than the rest of the numbers in the serial number. We call that a radar or gas pump note, so that adds some value to it. And then it also has that first 5 is darker than the other 5s. That one's over inked. That adds a tiny bit of value as well. So that note's got all kinds of things going for us. We always look at the date on the notes. I find very few before 2000, but we found this one, 1969 B series, and that carries a nice value above face value. These are called birth date notes. 2019, 0717, July 17th of 2019. So if you've got a kid or a grandkid, a niece or a nephew about ready to turn 5, I've got their birth date note. These crazy things are going for $10, $20 or higher on eBay right now. They become very collectible. These are star notes. Most bills, even that birthday note, begins with a letter, ends with a letter. But as they print these, they make mistakes and they don't look right, they get damaged, and they'll print a replacement note. When they do that, they signify that by putting a star at the end of it. This serial number in and of itself is not fancy. There's nothing fancy about it. But the fact that this is a star note, these have become highly collectible. And if they're in good shape, even the basic serial number star notes are going for double face value or more on eBay. We found this just the other night, and what a cool note this is. We always look for low and high serial number notes. This is a low one, 4 zeros, 6086. If you find anything with 4 zeros or more and get a low serial number, these carry a nice value above face value. I love that find. A find I found cool, 1717, 8888. And then this one, 80, 70, 70, 80. Alternating zeros. A cool find worth above face value. This one's called a repeater, 3042, 3042. So we hung on to that one. And then this one is called a palindrome or a radar note, 1579, 9751. So it reads the same front to back, 1579, 1579. That makes it a radar or a palindrome. The fact that it has B's on each end as well, I've taken to calling this one a super palindrome or a super radar note. Nice value above face value. Matter of fact, I can't find another one like it on eBay right now. All right, strap number 5. The last 500 $1 bills to be searched of the night. Then we're going to search a box of dimes. Let's see what goodness we can find. If you're here and not subscribed, we'd ask you to give consideration to please subscribing to our channel. We would appreciate it. Also, if you like the content you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. But neither one of those things cost you a penny, but it helps us out tremendously, and we do greatly appreciate it. We try to return the favor by putting out as much content as we can on a weekly basis. We do daily short videos of coin hunts, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, with some of our cool finds from the week. I'm also doing daily live streams right now in this vertical format where I'm hunting either coins or dollar bills every Wednesday, which it is, at 8 o'clock, which it was a while ago, and I started 2 hours late because I had technical difficulties. This would be a birthday note, by the way, 0327 of 1531, but I don't keep those unless they're more recent. We hunt $500 $1 bills for serial numbers. Then we hunt $250 of dimes, looking for silver dimes. Then we hunt $500 of half dollars, a full box, looking for silver half dollars proofs, miscellaneous, not intended for circulations, any crazy thing we can find in a half dollar box. We do that every Wednesday and every Wednesday at 8 p.m., every Friday at high noon, both Central Time. And then we have our big stream of the week that we do every Saturday at 2 p.m. And on Saturdays at 2 p.m., we search 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. We have a streak of 28 streams in a row finding silver on our Saturday streams. I hunt on Saturdays with my 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandsons. And, all right, good night, Southern Metal. Have a good evening. 10 barber halves live. Never found a barber yet. Good for her. That's awesome. That is awesome. It does happen. Southern Metal found a barber. He actually found a seeded half dollar. The only one I'm aware of that's found a seeded. I'm sure other people have, but he did it live. One of these days, you never know. You just never know what you might pull. But yeah, that's somebody dumping a collection from somebody that passed away, taking it back to the bank, not knowing what it was worth, and putting it in the change machine. Which is kind of sad that they kept that because it had value all those years and it got dumped out at face value, but I guess it's also kind of what us box searchers look for, because that does happen. Our biggest box of half dollars had 123 silver half dollars in it. And there are people that have found boxes with more than that in it. Well, whatever this dark blue strap was, whether a teller strap or whatever, is slower than Methuselah. Nothing in it so far. And I just picked this strap of 500 because of that one blue strap, dark blue strap. Wonder, what do my teller straps have on them? I've got some teller straps here. Yep, that's what they look like. I wonder how that got in a fed bag. Interesting. Interesting. Appreciate everyone that's watching. Please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button. If you want to catch our content during the week, you might want to turn on your bell notifications. Sometimes YouTube will even let you know when we are have put out a new video or we're live streaming. You can come join us. Our Saturday streams, we go several hours. We do an auction at the end of the live hunt. We also give away 5, 6, 7 prizes during that stream. And I get to hunt with my grandkids on Saturdays, so it's extremely fun for me. Finally! A find! We've got a find! 02, 42, 76, 31, star! Where's my stars? I know y'all probably fell asleep. Found a star note in my $1 bill today. I don't know what to do. I'm going to show you what to do, not actual human. That is awesome. That is awesome. Don't spend it. Exactly, Justin. Yeah, Go Fish. We're looking for star notes or fancy serial numbers. We just found a star note. This means this was a replacement note to replace some bills that were damaged or misprinted. This one is out of the 2017 Series A. So here's what you do. We are going to go over to a website that is called mycurrencycollection.com. And we are going to key in this star note number. It's already got the $1 denomination in there. We're going to put in the 2017 A. Then we have to enter the entire serial number, the first letter F, 024-27631 star. Usually when they printed these, they printed them in runs of 3.2 million. That's a normal run. If you find a run that's a smaller size than that adds value or can add value to the star note, let's see. Something less than 3.2 million? No, 3.2 million. That's how many were printed, and it will tell you down here, it's over in the white zone, ice cold, not rare. You get over here in the heat zone, lava, when they have a smaller run size, very rare. That helps the value of the note. Now that doesn't take any value away from that note. It still has value above face value. But it just doesn't have more value than that. So Go Fish, you saw a star note. We found one, and it had been a while. Hey, we're also looking for these. Also looking for these. One of the fancy serial numbers we're looking for. It's got a bent corner I'm trying to fix. 77100010. This has a serial number that only utilizes 3 different numbers, zeros, ones, and sevens. Those are called trinaries. If this only had 2 numbers in it, it would be called a binary, would be even more valuable. But as a trinary note, this still does carry a value above face value, so we hang on to them. Maybe the strap is heating up. Maybe heating up. We've got about 25 notes to look at, then we'll be moving on to our dime hunt. Maybe we can pop something else good out of this strap before we finish it. Then again, maybe we won't. Got about 10 left. There's my stars. Thank you, members, for popping those stars up there. Appreciate you. Get one more find out of this strap. Just a couple left. Last one. No more finds. Hey, we still had a bunch of good finds out of our dollar notes. That is cool. We do have a donator tonight. Those all go to Stan Horn. And I moved and some of his dollars blew away. Now let me put those in a stack so they don't blow away again. So how many finds did we have out of 500? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 finds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we are going to do a dime box. We are going to do a dime box. I'm going to create a poll real quick, because you all are going to pick which box we open for Stan. And it's going to be 1 through 4, because I have 4 dime boxes. And whatever gets the most votes is the dime box we will open All right. So I'm going to take a little break and go visit the little boys' room. You guys are going to fill out the poll and tell me which box you want me to open for Stan, and I will be right back. In a minute. Alright, what does the poll say? I'm going to end the poll. I'm also going to take that off the screen, and I am going to, where is it? Yeah, I guess I'm not going to put that on the screen. Alright, end the poll, end the poll, end the poll. How do I end the poll? End the poll. All right, looks like box 3 with 58% of the vote is going to be it. So let me go get box 3. Let me go get box 3. Make this a little bigger. There is box 3. See the 3? We get these from the bank. It comes with little holes in the back, which helps us a little bit to tell if they're circulated or not. So we don't want this to be a full box of 2023s, because those are no fun to search. Thank you all for picking the box for Stan. Let's see if we picked a good one. Put on a glove here, and what I'm going to do on these is I am just going to edge search these, and I'll show you what that means, and I will show you why as well. In dimes, really, there are a few things you could find that are worth more than face value, but really silver's about the only thing you really want to find in a dime box that is going to have value. We are looking for one of these. Yeah, let's do it over here. We are looking for one of these. That is a silver dime from 1964. Any dime minted 1964 or earlier is 90% silver and has a melt value right now of around $2, silver melt value. So that's what we're going to be looking for. I found that one in the last couple weeks. So let's get this box open. Let's get this box open. I'm going to use my copper piggy bank running over the top of it, hoping to bring it a little luck. Good luck, Stan Horn. Good luck. Now, in theory, from the end, and on half dollars, you can usually tell if you have a silver one that's on end. I don't even know if I would be able to tell if I had a silver one on end. But what I can tell is that they're circulating, which is good news. What I can't tell is that they're silver. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my eyes out here. I search using a desktop magnifier because it helps me tremendously with my vision. So I am going to be opening these up. Get this down here. I'm going to try to bring you down to where you're seeing kind of what I'm seeing. But on these, I am only going to search it from the edge of the box. Roman 1964 is when they stopped making dimes out of silver. Anything after 64 is not silver. I use my pocket knife to tear the ends off. And then dimes are hard to handle, especially with my big mitts. I grab them and then I look at the edge. And from the edge, I am looking for something that is shiny white, white as snow, which I do not see in this roll. Cool waters. I tore that dime roll down so I can work with it. Here's my silver dime I showed you a while ago. I'm going to stick it in this roll, and it's very hard to keep dimes together, so we'll see if I can pull this off. Now I'm going to show it to you from the edge. Hello, Jeff Tilton. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. You see that one right there that is so white? See how obvious that is? So that's why I only edge search my dimes. Now, could I miss a silver dime? Yes. If it was dirty, it's happened one time in hundreds of boxes of dimes I searched. And the reason I know is because the counter at my bank, the coin counter, silver dimes weigh different than regular dimes, so it spits them back out. So if I miss one, it will spit it back out to me. So that's why I edge search. So I'm going to edge search this box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Are these like super enforced rolls? My knife is not wanting to go through them. I have to get a new knife out. It'd be terrible. It's my lucky knife. When I do the half dollars, I'll be searching every coin. It's just, to me, it's just not worth it when you do dimes, and my vision's bad enough it would take me 10.5 years to do a box of dimes looking at every dime. So I'm looking under my scope, then I'm going to show them to you. We're looking for something real white. Now this becomes real important to Stan Horn. Stan completed the first part of the triple play tonight. He found a star note. Found 4 of them, for that fact. And if he finds a silver dime to go with them, he will have completed the second part of the triple play. And then if we find a silver in the half dollar box, Stan will have completed the triple play, and he will win his choice of a Peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. Hello, Axe Beast. You've been shouted out. Well, thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. Coin hunting is a fun hobby. It's something I do with my grandkids. And anytime they're doing this and not on a computer or their cell phone or a video game, I figure that is a win. They both really love coin hunting. They both have created quite the coin collection in the last 3 years of us doing this. And they hunt with me every Saturday at 2 o'clock, except this Saturday because they're going to be on spring break and they're very excited about that. All right, we've got one that's a little different color there. That doesn't look as white as the example I showed you, so I don't think it's anything. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at it and just make sure that it isn't silver dime. I'll put it under the scope because I can't tell. It's a 2013. That's not even close to a silver dime. Sometimes they'll get miscolored. They spend any time in water, they tend to turn a little white. So the white thing, usually if they're truly silver, it'll be so obvious it'll knock you out of your chair. Nothing silvery in that roll. There are 50 rolls in every dime box. We have opened several hundred dime boxes. We have averaged over 1 silver dime a box. That does not mean every box has a silver dime in it, because I have found some with as many as 8 silver dimes, and I found a bunch with nothing. There's one that's lighter in color, but I can see kind of a clad edge in it. We'll pull it out. There's one that's a different color. We'll look at it as well. Definitely not silver. But let's pull this whitish one out, and you can see, maybe you can see, this thing is just damaged. Maybe you won't see. Maybe I got too much light on it. I'll show it to you under the scope. It's a desktop 2016, so decidedly not silver. I'm going to look at that other funny colored one. That thing is orange. Orange. I don't see a lot of orange dimes, but that one's orange. Can we put a date on it? I'll show you how we put a date on it. We'll put the old zoom to it. Maybe we'll put a date on it. 1981. 1981 orange dime, no value above face value, unfortunately. But it was an orange dime, and you don't always find those. Jeremy, the Australian 50-cent piece is a cool coin. We have 2 of our members live in Australia, and they have sent me some Australian coins that I find cool. And not that long ago, we found an Australian large cent in a box of $50. We got all kinds of stuff going on in this dime roll. I don't think any of it's particularly good. There's a whitewashed one. There's another whitewashed one. I'm going to put those down and I'm going to peel them out. I know they're not silver, but Stan's got stuff writing on this, so we're going to look. That was in 1997. In 1980. All right, on goes the hunt. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate that. If you like the content you're seeing, please hit that thumbs up button. Both of those things help us out tremendously. They don't cost you a cent, but we'd really appreciate it. We try to return the favor and provide as much content on a weekly basis as we can. We do daily short videos on coin hunting, showing our best finds of the week on pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. I've been doing daily live streams, searching dollar bills or other things. We definitely do a guaranteed live stream every Wednesday at 8 o'clock where we do what we're doing tonight, Wednesday. We did start a little later tonight, but we hunt $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we hunt a box of dimes, which we're doing right now, looking for a silver dime. And then we will hunt a box of half dollars, $500 of half dollars, looking for silver or any other goodies that might be in the box. This one does not want to come open. Doesn't want to come open. We're going to force it open. Try to force it open without the dimes going everywhere. When the coins go everywhere when you're searching, we call that a coin explosion. And it is most likely to happen when hunting a roll of dimes. And when dimes explode, they go everywhere. You'll be finding dimes on the floor for months to come. Hello, Gatita. Jack Coleman. JJ. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you very much. Looking for a silver dime. I think we are running about 50% in these triple play hunts in finding a silver dime. Now, only one time has the person gone on and found a silver half dollar as well. But you just never know. And our last two boxes have been skunks with no silver. That's no good. That's no good. So maybe tonight, got one to check, maybe two to check. We've got a couple that look a little lighter than normal right there. That's not going to be silver. And right there, that one's not going to be silver either. But I'll check them because I've been wrong before. Till they're whitewashed and damaged. 2015. And I can see the clad line in that one, so I'm not even going to check it. Seeing anything in this roll? Sometimes you will see a real skinny dime. Y'all have heard the saying, one thin dime. And if it's got a silvery edge, we will find maybe an old Mercury dime, which was the ones printed before the Roosevelt dimes. And those are always really fun to find. We have a book of Mercury dimes that we have accumulated. We don't have the complete set. I think we're missing one coin, and it's a pricey one. It's a pricey one. We've never found it, and we haven't bought it. We've got we're missing 2 pennies from having a complete set of pennies, 4 cents. We got one to check. I don't know what it is. Doesn't really. It looks like a new dime right there, and I think it is. Oh, there's the dreaded coin explosion. There's the coin explosion. times everywhere. Yep, those are the ones I'll be finding over the next month. Coin explosion. Not the first time that's happened on a live stream. Alright, let's get back over here and pick these up. See if that shiny one is still there. Or if it's, yep, it's right there as a matter of fact. 2016. Just as shiny as the day it was born. That one looks a little suspicious. What is it? 2021. Alright, we'll try not to do that again. Yeah, that was an oops, Tom Thumb. There's a dime up there. Wonder what it is. Trying to escape. 2007 tried to escape. I got them all over the floor. But I hold I think a Guinness Book of World Records. I did that with $half one night, and 19 of the 20 $half in a roll hit the floor. So it is possible to beat that record, but it's not going to be easy. Hopefully we won't do that again, but don't be surprised. It's your fault, Savito. It's your fault. You did that. Nothing silvery yet in our dimes. Getting near the halfway point of the box. This is roll 20 of 50. Oh, there's another dime that escaped. 2007. Those are the ones I'm just finding on the table. The good thing is I have very mobile grandchildren that can crawl around on the floor and look for dimes. I could even give them a little reward if they find one. Got one down here I'm going to check. See if I can drop them all again. Boy, it doesn't look silver on there at all. It does to the naked eye, right there. I think I see the clad line in it though. Oh, close. Close. I think it's a 1967. Let me show it to you. Almost what we're looking for, but we're looking for a 64 or earlier. The oldest one we found, and it did look a little different. Sometimes, especially 65s, will I'll pick those out as looking a little silvery. You know what kind of plants that they used, but they will look different sometimes. Oh. I will drop them now. I forgot to change the camera. It'd be amazing if I don't drop these. That one looks a little different. It's not silver. Haha. Got lucky and didn't drop them. So no more blowing your nose, Savito. I don't want to have to pick up dimes all night long. I would like to sleep a little bit tonight. I am a terrible insomniac, and the last 2 nights I have not slept. There's a discolored one. We'll check it. It's not going to be silver, but I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it. 2015. Not even close to silver. And tomorrow, since I didn't get it done today, I have to take coins back to the bank and some dollar bills. I had to borrow money out of another account to buy my coinage today. Nothing. I mean, that one looks different, but well, look at it. No, from the side it doesn't look different. It looks new, and it is a 2020. A 2020. Almost to the halfway point of the box. This is roll 24. Roll 24. Good. I don't see anything. Was it several weeks ago? Like the second roll we opened was silver. And then we didn't have another silver in the entire box. Get you all excited. The very end one looks a little blue, but I see the clad line in it. Blue usually doesn't signify silver. Sometimes green will signify silver. Silver coins will get a little green hue going to them. 64s and earlier, Savito. Anything minted in 1964 or earlier is silver. On dimes, half dollars, and quarters. 64 was the last year that they minted them in silver. They were all 90% silver. It was the last year for 90% silver on half dollars as well, but then they made the 65s through 70 in 40% silver. So 1964 is the key year. 64 earlier, and I would say a good 40% of silver dimes I find are 1964s. Don't really know why, just the way it goes. Hey, if you're visiting us for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching dimes, rolls of dimes out of a dime box, looking for a silver dime, which we have not found yet. I'm just looking from the edge because if I find one, it will be obvious. It's going to be glow in the dark white. And we will see it. Interesting. That one didn't want to open up, so it's going to leak dimes all over the place. I heard one hit the table. Two hit the table. Where'd they go? Right there and right there. Not silver. Betting it'll probably leak a few more before I get it out of there. Maybe not. Maybe not. You're welcome. Yeah. Got a real slick one up here that I'm going to check. I don't know what it is. Damaged 2004. Not what we're looking for. We are hunting for Stan Horn tonight. We do take donators on these triple play streams if we have anyone's interested, where they can they will get all the finds. It costs $75, and you get to keep any of the finds from the night. Got a funny one here that I think just looks new. Yeah, it just looks new. Take a peek at it. And if you don't find a star note, or you don't find a silver dime, or you don't find a silver half dollar. By the way, watch your ears. I'm going to dump some dimes. You get a 1/2 troy ounce of silver. So if you had no star notes, no silver dime, and no silver half dollar, you would get 3 of those. You would get 1.5 ounces of silver. So no one goes home empty-handed. It's called skunk silver. And Stan Horn is our donator tonight. Sorry about that. Savito made me sneeze. That's who I'm blaming it on. If you find a star note but no silver dime, you get a 1/2 ounce. If you find a star note and a silver dime but no silver half dollar, you get a 1/2 ounce. So you're going home with something. And we already had 15 $1 bill fines. Boy, you think that one's a little bent? Be a politician coin. See what I did there? No, we stay away from politics here. I have no desire to alienate half my audience. I think I think we deserve better choices. That's what I think. That one's a little discolored, but it's not silver. We have 17 rolls left. Come on, silver. Come on. Hello, Collector Invest. Good to see you. We're on the dime portion, and we have done over half the box, and we do not have a silver dime yet. The very end one is kind of weird colored. So I'm going to check the very end one. Put it down there. 2023. It was a little funny colored because it was a brand new coin catching the light. I have not found any 2024s yet. I'm sure they'll be around soon. I have a perilous grip on these. No silver there. 15 rolls left. Come on, silver. Hello, Caleb Cox. Good to see you. We found had several nice finds in our dollar bill search for star notes and fancy serial numbers. We had 15 finds out of 500 $1 bills searched. We have 14 rolls left now on our dime search, looking for a silver dime. We have not found a silver dime yet. Hoping to. And then we're going to hunt a box of $50. All right. I don't see the glow in the dark white in that roll. So no silver there. But we remain hopeful. We remain hopeful. Appreciate everyone that is here tonight. Please consider subscribing if you're not. Consider hitting that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. Both of those things help us out with the YouTube algorithm, and doesn't cost you a thing. That one is not silver, but we'll look at it. Sometimes if you look at it up close, I'm not even going to look at it. You can see the top part of that one has the copper look. And sometimes they'll look silvery on one side and coppery on the other, and if you get two of the silvery sides together, you'll think you got something, but you don't. I want to find a silver dime. I want to find a silver dime for Stan really bad. Nothing silvery there. We have 11 rolls left. 11 rolls. You know, Caleb, that's why I'm just edge searching them. Dimes is not my favorite thing to hunt. I wanted to come up with 3 different things for this, calling it a triple play, where I could search and do it in a 3-hour time period. So I had the quarters in, but I just don't ever find any silver quarters. So, and we do average over 1 silver dime a box, so I've been doing dimes. There's a black one. We will look at that one. Sometimes, no I won't. It's class. Sometimes black can mean silver. But with my eyesight, if I was to search every dime and trying to fill an album, I couldn't do it. It would take me too long. I would not enjoy it. So I edge search this for efficiency in the stream because it fits the format. And then on the $50 that I'm going to do after this box in 9 rolls, I will search every coin in that, looking for goodies, including adheres and varieties. There's just not that many things that you might find in a dime box, unless you're trying to fill an album. that make me want to search a whole dime box. Every coin. I think I got 2023 on the end again. Nope, shiny 2006. If my dimes stay cold in this third box in a row, I haven't found any silver dime in. No, we're not done with this one. We may switch back to quarters. We may switch back to quarters. The problem with just edge searching quarters is that there are some other valuable things you can find in quarter rolls. You can find a W mint mark that's got a nice value. You can find proofs. You can find bicentennials in good shape. Lots of adheres and varieties to look for. But I only have time to fully search one denomination on a stream like this. And half dollars and nickels are my two favorite things to hunt. So that's what I stick with, is doing the half dollars. I will do nickel live streams occasionally. We'll do nickel box battles occasionally, Hudson and I. 96W. Yeah, there are a couple things to look for. There are, but it would just take too long, and also the likelihood of me finding them is not very good. Got a black one I'll look at, that black one right there. Said sometimes the silver ones can look black. I don't think there's any chance that it's silver, and it's a 2020. It is not. We got 5 rolls left. 5 rolls left to find Stan a silver dime. 5 rolls left. Half dollars are next. Yeah, it's a very low mintage. Very low mintage. You could find one. It'd be a great find. But chances are you're not going to find one. And if I'm missing one tonight, shame on me. But it's not worth my eyesight to look at them all. Because I couldn't see it anyway, even with my magnifying glass, I don't think, to tell. I'd have to put them all individually under my screen scope. That would take forever. Maybe longer. Maybe longer than forever. Three buffalo nickels, that's awesome. My grandson Hudson got up early one day and was searching a box of nickels and kept waking me up. He found 13 buffalo nickels in a box of nickels. I have only found, I think 5 one time is my best box of buffalo nickels. But he found 13. About 8 of them were undated. We had to nicodate. But what a box. 2 rows left. 2 more chances for Stan to find silver. Or we're going to skunk him and he's going to get a half troy ounce of my silver. And I prefer giving away the bank's silver. Last roll. Last roll right there. Can we have a last roll magic? Lemon edits? Of course I'm a believer in God. Absolutely. Thanks for asking. We try to keep religion, politics, and favorite sports teams out of this unless I'm talking about the Chiefs or the Cubs. My Chiefs are doing well, my Cubs not so much. One right there I'm going to look at. I don't think it's silver. Now I know it's not silver. I don't even have to look at it. No silver dimes. That is a skunk for Stan. Stan, I'm sorry. I skunked you on dimes. That's no good. So Stan cannot complete the triple play, but he can still find some goodies in the half dollar box. and he's already got a half troy ounce of silver from me. So Stan told me earlier, if he wasn't here, he wanted to try out some of the new stuff. So today's pickup at the bank, I picked up the Treasure Hog Shannon Smith boxes because they're filling in for my grandsons this weekend who are on spring break. So I named the boxes TS, which was kind of silly because last week's boxes were the ST boxes for spring training. So let's go right in the middle here. Let's go right in the middle and let's take TS box 4. This week's pickup, TS box 4, that I will open for Stan. Let me go grab that. And we will open TS4. That's a bottom box. Why did I pick a bottom box? I gotta move 3 boxes off of it. Oh. That was really a silly choice. Oh, I see a dime over there. I also see a dime right there. Get this out of the way. Ooh. All right. Oops, I just marked that one. Can you see it? 4. TS4. We are going to open this one. I'm going to bless this one with Benjamin Franklin. We'll give him a little bust of Benjamin Franklin that we're going to rub over the boxes, the box that we're going to open. All right, my piggy bank felt left out. Piggy bank is coming over. He is going to get in on the luck as well. Good luck, Stanhorn. Hopefully we find you some goodness. We shall see what we can do. 55 wheat. 1 tunas. Awesome, Collector Invest. We average 7 to 10 wheat cents a box of pennies. My biggest box was 85 wheaties. That was a nice one. And I did find a 1909 VDB this week. Too bad it wasn't a 1909S VDB. All right, I'm going to look at these here and see if I see what we would call an ender. That would be a silver $50 on the end. I do not. Ooh, maybe. What's that one? I don't think it is. No, it's a 1973. It just looked a little different. I will set these over here. Let me get my magnifying glass back over here. Turn my light back on. Bring you down where you can watch me search these. I got a real small area here that I can do this and you can see. So I will try to stay in that area. That would be awesome. I have had Benjamin Franklin enders, Walking Liberty enders, but I've never even found a seeded. That would be cool. I'd have to call and wake my grandsons up to tell them that. All right, so I'm going to look at the edges like that. I'm going to lay them down. I'm going to search them. We do have somebody that marks all of the coins you can check for an error variety. If they've already searched them, they mark them because they're too lazy to search them again. And I really wish they wouldn't mark up the coins because they're not making any more of these older ones. I am looking for silver that I missed from the edge, proof coins. I'm also plucking out any 1974 Ds because I will be checking all of the 74 Ds for the variety of the double die. Also, any nice 73 Ds I will check for the double die obverse. I'm looking at 82 Ps, 72Ds to see if they have the designer's initial on the back. They would be called a No FG if we would find one that didn't. I am keeping my ears peeled to listen for one that sounds a little different. Sounds a little different. Maybe it's a silver I missed from the edge. Maybe it is a coin that was minted on the wrong planchet. Because we do find several of those. You never know. All right, Caleb, have a good evening. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Anyone that's here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching a box of $50 looking for silver, any varieties, air coins, proofs. We are plucking out the 74Ds like that one. I will check those all at the end of the hunt to see if I got any of the double die obverse air coins. There are 1,000 $50 in a box. We have searched over 1,700 boxes now. And if you do the quick math on that, that means we have searched over 1.7 million $50. $850,000 worth. Thank God I didn't have to buy all those at once because I couldn't. We do average 1.25 silver per box. I would say 40% of boxes have silver in it. Pat Roca just subscribed. Thank you, Pat, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Our app is supposed to catch anytime anyone subscribes, but it's not doing real well at that. So anyone that's missed, I'm sorry, but we do appreciate you subscribing. We're glad to have you. We do put out a bunch of content every week. Gardendale, Alabama. Hello, April Payne. Well, appreciate you being here. Thank you. Yes, I'm also looking for not intended for circulations. Any coins from 2002 to 2020, they were not released by the U.S. Mint into a business strike situation. They were just released in mint sets and in bulk directly from the mint. So you had to order them directly from the mint. And if you find any of those during your coin hunt, somebody has cracked open their collector's kit that they paid a premium for, and they spin it. They don't carry much value above face value, but we do let our donators keep those or trade them in at face value for something of their choice. Hudson and I, one time, 13-year-old grandson, had a box that had over 400 NIFCs in it. It was crazy. We were having a blast. We hadn't been hunting very long, and it helped us fill our book up because we found about every NIFC there was, but we had stacks of them. We have done over 1,000 videos now. They're out there in our catalog. And that's one of them that's out there that's probably entitled something like boatloads of NIFCs. Oh, April, that's cool. And I tell you what, that's what I do. I hunt. Oh, nah. We've got one that's a little different color, but I don't think it's silver. We're going to look at it here. We're going to look at it here and make sure. Nope, not silver. It would have sounded different. It's a 1972. Just a little off-colored. The first coin I ever got in my life was when I was born. My dad's best friend gave me a copper piggy bank like this. Also, my great-grandfather gave me a Morgan dollar. That Morgan dollar went into that copper piggy bank and has been in it for 60 years now. And as a child, that was my treasured possession, and maybe now with the generations that have passed, even more so. So I got on eBay and I found those copper piggy banks, and I bought one for each of my 4 grandchildren and put a Morgan dollar in each one for them that they've got. And I do hunt with my 13-year-old and 10-year-old grandson, and we are creating memories that will never be forgotten. It is so exciting when they're finding good stuff, the excitement that they have. And they hunt with me every Saturday at 2 p.m. except this Saturday because they get spring break. Paul doesn't get spring break, but they get spring break. So 2 of our local members, Treasure Hog and Shannon Smith, are going to come over and help me stream on Saturday and do our auction. And we will see if we can extend our streak of streams in a row, finding silver, to 29. One time we lost a streak of 48 in a row when Hudson was out of town. And he really never forgave us for that. So hopefully we find silver on Saturday. I want to find silver in this box because that would mean that one of the boxes from this week's pickup had silver in it already. And that's a good sign sometimes of things to come. Yep, if I find any commemorative coins, I will keep those as well. We do find those occasionally. It's been a little while. Also, we'll be looking for what's called a magic coin. And a magic coin is a coin that's hollowed out. Someone has taken and drilled it out, and they then put it back together. But they the back will look like a Kennedy $50 like that one. But the inside will have the reverse of a Mexican peso or a British coin. And magicians use them. And if you find one of those things sell for 15 bucks or more. We do find several of those. Oh, Grammy's cookies. Yes, when the boys are over on Saturdays to hunt, my wife Grammy, as they call her, boy, that is a nasty coin there. What is that? That is a hard-lifed 1982. Woo! She will make chocolate chip cookies for the grandkids and bring them down during the stream. So she is an important part of the channel as well. She's hunted with me a few times. It's not really her thing, and that's okay. So she's been pushed into duty a couple times. All right, we're on roll 11. Roll 11, still looking for some silver. Glad everyone is here watching us tonight. We appreciate you all greatly. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. Both those things help us out. Don't cost you anything. We appreciate it. We are searching a box of $50, $500 of $50, looking for silver, proofs, commemoratives, not intended for circulations, air coins, anything that might happen to be here. It'll take me about probably 35, 40 more minutes to finish this box. We got 48 rolls left. We're really just getting started in it. We don't have any finds yet. If you see me pluck a coin, I'm picking out all the 1974Ds because we do frequently find a 74D double die obverse variety. And if we find one of those, that coin instantly goes from a 50-cent coin to at least a $15 coin. So we like to find those. Might want to consider hitting that bell notification because we do daily short videos, daily live streams right now, but live streams specifically on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central, Fridays at high noon, and Wednesday evenings. Usually we started late tonight. Because I had some technical difficulties. And on Wednesdays, we hunt $501 bills for fancy serial numbers. Then we hunt a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. We did find a lot of fancy serial numbers tonight and star notes, but we didn't find a silver dime. Now we're looking for silver or any other goodies in the half dollars. Understood, John. Hey, John, you know you are welcome to come visit us in Arkansas anytime you want. And when we go to the coin show, once a year, there's a YouTuber coin show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And a lot of the content providers will go to that show, as well as a lot of people selling coins and numismatics. There's our first find. A 2005 D. That coin was not issued except in a special set or bought in bulk directly from the U.S. Mint. So along the way, somebody cracked that out of their collector's set and they spin it. And we do find those, we call them not intended for circulation. They were not minted for circulation. They were only minted for collectors. But we find them all the time. And any coin from 2002 to 2020 falls in that category. Then in 2021, 22, and 23, the government, for some reason, the U.S. Mint decided to mint a bunch of half dollars. I have no earthly idea why. Especially 2023s, they minted 50 million when they've been minting 2 to 6 million a year. So I don't know if they lost their ever-loving mind or what. But at some point, I'm going to start getting boxes full of 2023s. Others are having that happen to them now. I've been lucky so far. Watch your ears. I am going to dump some half dollars in an empty 5-gallon bucket. Now, I do that more gently than the grandkids do, but it still can be really bad on people with headphones on. Give my nephew and niece soda and candy before sending them home. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's when the grandkids come over. If they get a little tired toward the end of the stream, it's like, have another Dr. Pepper. But Mommy and Daddy only let us have one a day, and I've already had one. That's okay. You're at Grandpa's house. You can have another one. Then take them home, and they're wired and can't sleep. My daughter's not happy with me, but you got to do what you got to do. You know, as grandparents, I was fortunate to retire young, and I've got to spend a lot of time with my grandkids that I didn't get to spend with my kids. And having grandchildren is truly an amazing thing. 5 nieces and nephews, that's a load. That's a load. You wouldn't want them all at once. You'd be severely outnumbered. I got 4 grandchildren aging from 13 down to 6. And if they're all here and I'm outnumbered that severely, I get tired. If I got them one-on-one, we have a good time. We'll search coins, we'll play baseball, we'll go fishing, go to Dave and Buster's, go to the bowling alley. But when they outnumber me more than 1-to-1, it gets harder. Come on, half dollars. Bring something good. We're off to a slow start. I think on Saturday we found 4 or 5 silver half dollars. The week before, I think we found 16. You never know. And anytime you just open one box, I mean, it's a 40-60 proposition of whether it's going to... Boy, one of those sounds fun. Don't hear it now. Sometimes I'll hear one that sounds a little different. When you search so many, you know the sound. You'll find one that sounds different. And then you weigh them, and we'll find out that it weighs a gram lighter than what it should. And they've used the wrong planchet to mint the coin, and if you find those, they're worth a nice little bit of money. We have found a bunch of them. That shiny one, 1999D. Usually if you find a proof coin is any $half with an S mint mark. Usually you can tell by just looking at it because it'll be shiny as heck like this one, but even shinier. But that is a 2018, if it'll focus, 2018D. That is another one of those not intended for circulations. That's the second one, so we got a couple finds. Nothing real fancy yet. At least we got a couple finds. Stan, I'm trying. I know you're probably asleep, but I'm trying. Mary, here's what I'm doing. I am hunting a box of $half that has 50 $10 rolls of $half in it. And I am looking for a silver $half that would be any $half 1970 to 1965, or 40% silver content, any $half 1964 or earlier, or 90% silver content. A 40% silver content right now has a silver melt value of around $4. A 90% silver $half has a silver melt value of around $9 to $10. I'm also looking for proof coins, not intended for circulations, which is what I had a minute ago with that 2018. I'm looking for air coins, commemorative coins, anything valuable that somebody spent and probably shouldn't have. Hello, Diggin' Dave. Good to see you. Congrats on your growth, Diggin' Dave. You're flying, my friend. You are flying. Diggin' Dave is another content provider. He has busted through, he may already be at 60,000 subs, but he is growing leaps and bounds. If you're not familiar with Diggin' Dave, you got to check out his channel. Diggin' Dave, if you want to put !me in. If you're not familiar with him, consider subscribing, checking out his content. He stays busy on Facebook, on YouTube, the same as us. We are approaching the midway point. Hello, Alexander Love. Good to see you. Good to see you. We've been doing this vertical search format because our main goal, we're still a little channel, our main goal is to expose more people to this great hobby. And coin hunting is a fabulous hobby. It's got a real treasure hunting aspect to it. I mean, in the next roll I open up, I may find a coin worth $100. Probably not, but I might. Or I may find a 40% silver worth $3 or $4. But you never know, and we have found all sorts of good things over the last 3.5 years. And this is something, now a box of $half is $500, so that's not inexpensive. But you can go buy a box of pennies. Work with your bank, get a box of pennies. A box of pennies is $25. And here's what I didn't know 4 years ago before we started this hobby is you can get a box of pennies and there you could find wheat pennies. We average 7 to 10 wheat pennies a box that we hunt. They are still out there in circulation. Any wheat cent is worth at least 4 cents. Any copper penny that is 1981 and older, and part of 1982, those are worth about 2.5 cents just in copper value. You can find Indian head cents occasionally. We found a few. I think my glove gave out. I got to re-glove. There are all kinds of air coins that you can look for in pennies and varieties. But even if you just want to hunt with for wheat cents, if you got the grandkids coming over, the nieces and nephews are like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do to keep them entertained? It's raining outside. Go get you a box of pennies. If they won't sell you a box of pennies, go get you some rolls of pennies. First time you hunt a box of pennies, even if there's 2 or 3 of you hunting, it's going to take you a couple hours to get through them. You're going to find cool things, be able to explain what wheat pennies are to the kiddos, and they might just fall in love with the hobby. But the reason we try to expose as many people as we can to this hobby is when I go to coin shows, most of the people I see at coin shows are my age or older. And as you can tell in that little picture, the whiskers got a little snow on them here. And regardless of how hard I try, I'm not going to live forever. And I don't want this great hobby to age out. We are halfway through the box. We have 2 not intended for circulations. That's all we found. And a bunch of 74Ds. I'm going to check for the double die obverse. There you go, collector invest. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do. We do need more people in here digging, Dave. When this format started, I was getting 200 and 400 people popping in at a time. And I think they have changed the algorithm around so that that's still happening for people with 10,000 or more subs. But we're not there yet. So we still get up to 60 or 70. And we're reaching a bunch more people than one of my normal videos would. We'll probably have 3,000 to 5,000 views tonight. And a video, if I do it, will have 400 or 500 views. But we had some videos early on. I was looking at some of the numbers you were putting up, Dave. It was awesome. We had some videos that were getting 46,000 views, but they changed the algorithm pretty quick on us, and it didn't hold long enough. You know, Diggin' Dave, there is pure coin hunting, hunting pennies, and honestly for me, nickels are my favorite thing to hunt. But hunting pennies, you have a real opportunity for an awesome find. Last week, I found a 1909 VDB in a bank box in decent shape. So $20 value coin I found in a bank box last week. About fell out of my chair. It's only the second one I've ever found in a bank box. That'll be coming out on a short video very soon. You can tell by how excited I am in the video. But there are so many things you can find in a bank box of pennies. Oh, I thought that might be a proof. It was shiny, but it was a D. And somebody had polished it all up to look very, very shiny. We do appreciate everyone being in here watching us tonight. I have a glove problem. I'm going to put a new glove on. People will email me or ask in stream, why do you wear gloves when you hunt? You know, it's personal preference. Not everyone does. But I will tell you, these coins are filthy dirty. That's one reason. The other reason is I get a better grip on them. And especially hunting dollar bills, I get a much better grip on hunting dollar bills. Now, putting a new glove on with a sweaty hand, not the easiest thing to do. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I should have blew it up. I usually do. But if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We appreciate it. If you like the content, hit that thumbs up button. We're getting really close to 50 likes tonight. We appreciate that. Those kind of things help us with the algorithm and don't cost you a penny, and means the world to us. In return, we try to put out as much content a week as we can. We do a daily short video featuring one of our coin hunts. Pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters, or half dollars. We have been finding buffalo nickels like crazy. And that's another one of those things that I did not know you could still find in circulation when we started this, but we average half a buffalo nickel a box, half a silver war nickel a box, that are fun to find. And nickels are probably my very favorite thing to search because there's just so many things you can find. With my grandkids, we will do what we call a nickel box battle. Boy, that one. And we have a point system to see who has the best box of nickels, and they tend to both always beat me. But there's several of our nickel box battle streams out there. A couple times, one of my favorite videos we've done is when 13-year-old grandson found a V-nickel, Liberty V-nickel, which was the nickel that was minted before the Buffalo nickel. He found it during a live stream, and he went crazy. We don't find very many of those. I think we found like 8 ever. But it was funny, one night he and I were just popped on to do a live stream because he was spending the night, and we decided to do nickels, and he was doing the box. And he said, we ought to do something special tonight if we find a V-nickel. I'm like, well, we found, 7 V-nickels out of, 800 nickel boxes ever. And he goes, you ought to give away one of those 5-ounce silver if we find a V-nickel. So I wasn't very smart. I love $2 bills. Love $2 bills. I said, okay, if we find a V-nickel tonight, we will give away a 5-ounce silver round. About halfway through the box, Hudson finds a Liberty V-nickel. It's like, are you kidding me? So I gave away thank you, Alexander Love, for becoming a subscriber. We appreciate that, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. So I think it was Dad's Spare Change. I don't know if he's in here or not, but he won that 5-ounce silver that night. So it ended up being an expensive night for me, but it was fun to have Hudson find another V-nickel alive. How crazy. If you want to see the grandkids hunt, they hunt with me every Saturday at 2 p.m. 13-year-old Hudson, 10-year-old Rhett. We have a streak. We will open 5 to 7 boxes of $50 on the stream. And we have a streak of 28 streams in a row finding silver. And this week, the grandkids are on spring break. So I got a couple of the local members that are coming over to stream with me. And boy, the grandkids, if we don't keep that streak going, watch your ears, I'm going to dump some $50. If we don't find silver for the 29th stream in a row, we're in so much trouble with the grandkids. Hello, C. Smith. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Katita Oso has been a member for 5 months. We've got around 300 members to our channel. We have a very low introductory membership rate of 99 cents a month. And it comes with some perks, like being able to bid in our auctions on Saturdays after our live stream, getting free shipping. You got some cool emojis to use, and if I find anything good, you may see some of those pop out. But I got to do my job here and find something good first. We really appreciate our members, and we do reinvest all of our income from memberships and super chats right back into the stream so that we can try to expose as many people, especially kids, to this hobby as we can. We give away at coin shows a Hudson's Collector's Kit named after grandson Hudson that has 9 iconic coins from U.S. history in it, 3 of which are silver, 3 of which are over 100 years old. They're about $25 value in the kit. We have given away over 500 of those now, and we're very honored and humbled to have APMEX, who's the world's largest seller of coins and coin supplies, sponsor our Grow the Hobby initiative. And when we go to coin shows, APMEX will go and set up with us at a booth right beside us, and they will give out stuff to the kids as well. We also have one of the very few discount codes for APMEX, apmex.com. We also have a direct link that you can get to APMEX with. But if you buy $50 or more, you can save $5 on your order. which if you're pretty clever about how you do that, you can come real close sometimes, you catch it on sale, to buying spots or silver at or below spot price, which is a good deal. Yeah, gold is was over $2,200. Silver was up like 4% at one point today, back above 25. I think it ended above 25, but it didn't hold the full gain. Liar, cheater, manipulator just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Interesting screen name. Don't want to negotiate with you. So if you buy anything at AppMex, our discount code is Grow the Hobby, all together with no spaces. Grow the Hobby. And we are working together on several different things to try to get more people involved in this hobby. We have National Coin Week coming up soon. Silver 2516. Yeah, I thought it closed over 25. In the almost 4 years I've been doing this, I have seen silver at like $18 as a low and almost $30 as a high. So it has been all over the place. It's way undervalued compared to gold, but I am not one to give financial advice. We got 14 rolls left in this box. We need to find something good. Hello, Stickman. Good to see you. Hello, Metal Dragon Braveheart. Good to see you. Silver falling below Bitcoin. Ooh. Yeah. I stayed away from the digital currency stuff like Bitcoin and the others. I know people made millions. I also know people lost millions. I didn't get on that roller coaster. Too old to try to earn it back. Yep. Coin on the floor. Coin on the floor. Put that $50 with that all those dimes that are down there from my dime explosion earlier. All right. We've got lucky 13 rolls left. Lucky 13. There's the turtle. Right there. 50 likes. Thank you all very much. Appreciate that greatly. We have not had any great finds out of this $50 box. Now, it could still happen. It could still happen. And maybe I picked a bad box. I picked box 4 right in the middle of this week's 7-box pickup. Tomorrow, I get to take 4 5-gallon buckets of coins back to the bank. So I can afford to buy more. Thank you, freaking awesome. I appreciate that. Something like 70% of all silver in landfalls. Huh. Well, maybe I need to be metal detecting somewhere else, huh? I've got a metal detector I don't have out of its box yet. The grandkids and I are going to start doing it. Our channel name is PasSpareTime, and I got to get some more of that spare time because I think we're going to enjoy that hobby as well. We live in an area that was very active during the Civil War in northwest Arkansas. So we're going to go look for a little buried treasure. Thanks, Stickman. Appreciate that. We are down to 11 rolls left. We have no silver. We found no silver in our dime box. We are dangerously close to finding no silver in our $50 box. And Stan will get skunk silver for both of those. Paul would much rather give away the bank silver than my own. But you gotta do what you gotta do. but I would be very happy to find the 90% silver power right now. We've got a special song we play when we find silver. Y'all haven't got to hear it tonight. And we didn't get to hear it Friday night either. We'll be repeating this format this Friday at high noon. We do have a donator already for that. New Marshall in town is the donator for Friday. So hopefully we do a little better on the silver, but I'm not giving up yet. We've got 9 rolls left. We can do a lot in 9 rolls. Probably not, but you never know. Remember, we're hunting for the improbable. We are looking for the improbable. And we find the improbable fairly frequently. That 2022 that does us no good. I do appreciate everyone that's watching with us tonight. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. Hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying what you're seeing. We try to put out as much content as we can. We do a daily short video. We also have been doing daily live streams, hunting either currency for fancy serial numbers or star notes, or hunting coins like we are right now. We're hunting half dollars, looking for silver, proofs, or commemoratives, or not intended for circulations, or air coins. Lots of stuff we can find, most of which we have not found yet tonight. 7 rolls left. That sounds like a lucky number, doesn't it, to Todd? 7 sounds like a lucky number. I didn't say it earlier, I should have. The names in the chat that are blue are moderators for the stream. They help us out, keep me organized, and help answer questions. So we really appreciate them. We could not do this without their help. The names that are green in the chat are members of our channel, which you can become a member for 99 cents a month. And that comes with some perks. So we really appreciate all our members, all our subscribers. We've got members that have been members for over 3 years, which is crazy for me to even think of. We really appreciate them, and we take any membership income and reinvest it right back into the stream so that we can do what we do. I've got a stack of 1974Ds. I'll be checking for the double die obverse variety at the end of the stream. 5 rolls left. 5 rolls left. Can we do it with 5 left? We have before. Let's see. No. Mr. Turtle right there. Mr. Turtle, original moderator, has been a member for over 3 years. Turtle, we appreciate you very much. He has watched a lot of PasSpareTime. It's been a tremendous help to our channel. Now, Turtle, if you would only bring me some luck, so I could pop a silver in one of these last 4 rolls, I'd be extremely happy. Extremely happy. BH Ringer just became a moderator recently. Uh-oh! 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 Do you see that really white-looking coin? Do you see it? Right there. Do you see it? That might be silver for Stan. Hold on a second. I don't even think I got my song queued up. I don't even think I have my song queued up That's probably why we weren't finding anything. If this is silver, you may hear a little music. Let's look together. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. What is it? 1964, 90% silver. Sing it, boys. Banjo solo coming. All right, thank you to the Glencos. That is silver. $9 to $10 melt value of silver. It's not the prettiest silver I've ever seen, but you know what? When you find silver at face value, it's all beautiful, and that goes to Stan Horn. With 4 rolls to go, we find silver. Woo! How about it? How about a little silver? You gotta like that. You gotta like that. And a 90%er? I'd have been happy with any silver, and we popped a 90%er. Nice. Yeah, John Jacobs. Nice. For sure. All right. Well, hey, a 90%er in the first box of this week's pickup. Actually, the 4th box. Box number 4, but we did find silver. Now, if that had been Saturday for the donator, we matched the first silver that they find, so I would be giving Stan another 90%er. But we don't do that on our triple play streams. But that is Stan's 90%er. All his. Watch your ears again. Well, if we found silver with 4 rolls to go, can we find silver with 3 rolls to go? I don't know. I don't know. Can we? Right there, treasure hunting aspect of hunting coins. When you least expect it, we'd opened 46 rolls and found virtually nothing. 2 not intended for circulations. A bunch of 74Ds we're going to check for variety, and nothing of real value. And then we pop a 90% silver. Wow. You gotta like it. All right, we've got 2 rolls left. 2 rolls left. Gonna wrap up this marathon. We're right at the 3-hour mark. That's about right. It takes me about 3 hours to do this format. Longer if I have a bunch of finds, which didn't have a bunch of finds in silver or $half. Just enough though. And boy, if we'd had that silver on Saturday, that would have extended our streak to 29 streams in a row with silver. But we don't count these 1-box hunts towards that streak, only our Saturday streams. All right. Last roll of the night. Last roll of the night. Can we find another goodie? Can we find another goodie? I hope so. It would be awesome if we could. Appreciate everyone being in here. It's our last roll of the night. We have hunted $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. We hunted a $250 box of dimes looking for a silver dime. we failed. If we'd found a silver dime, since Stan found a star note and he found a silver $50, he would have completed the triple play, but we didn't. If you're in here for the first time, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button. We would appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it really helps us out. All right, let me clean up my trash here. I've got about 30 or 40 1974 Ds. I'm going to check for the double die obverse variety, and hopefully we find one. I can show you what that looks like. So I'm going to be changing the screen. I'm going to be changing the screen over to my scope. And I will get it down here where I can see better, because I will show you what I'm looking for. And I will get it focused up. Other direction. Alright, I got stacks of 74Ds here to go through. And what I'm going to be looking for, and I'll get this focused so you all can see along with me. Why is that not zoomed? Oh, because I got the wrong one up there. That's the one I want. Maybe I want it all the way over there. All right. I'm going to be looking at that part of the 4 right there, the bottom part. If it has a split in it, then that's my first indicator that I have an air coin, a variety, a 74D double die obverse. If I find one, we'll point out all of the other that one was fishy, but it didn't have all the markers. Boy, a lot happened to my focus. If we do find one of these, it'll be called a doubled die obverse. Ogre Coins just subscribed. Thank you very much, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Like I've got my alert in the wrong place. I am searching. We just got done searching $500 worth of $50. Now I am searching all of the 1974 Ds we found, looking for a double die obverse. If I find one, even in not great shape, these will sell for $15 on eBay. I have found a couple that were in mint state condition that have come back and been worth between $60 and $100. We've actually sent them in and had them graded, which for a coin that's been out there 50 years, that's pretty cool. We have found a bunch of these. Doesn't mean we'll find one tonight. We don't find one every box. And I might have used up all my luck finding that silver with 4 rolls to go. Still got probably 20 of these to search, and then we'll be wrapping up the stream for the night. We searched $501 bills, found several star notes and fancy serial numbers. We searched a box of dimes, and we didn't find a silver dime. And we just completed searching a box of $50, and with 4 rolls to go, we found a 90% silver $50. I will show it off again here in a minute. And I do search all 1974 Ds for the doubled die obverse. There are also double die obverse errors out there on the 73 Ds, the 71 Ds, the 77 Ds. But if I looked at all of them, it would take a month to finish the stream. So I only look at the real nice coins on those. All right, maybe 10 to go. 10 to go. Not going to be able to see it if it was there. You can also, there are indicators on the word trust and on the T in Liberty on the outside rim, near the rim. 6 to go, I think. Ogre, and I may have just answered that for you, but we just got done searching a whole box of $50, $500 worth of $50. We're looking for silver and proofs and varieties and air coins. Not intended for circulations, all sorts of stuff. And I also pluck out all the 1974 D mint mark coins to search, and that's what I'm doing now. And I'm looking for a variety called the 74 double die obverse, and it doesn't look like I'm going to find one, but we do frequently find those. So we did dimes before that, and fancy dollar bills before that. So that's going to wrap it up. But looking back on the stream, let me show you what we found tonight. I'll show you our fancy serial numbers. Where'd that 90% silver go? There it is. With 4 rolls to go, we found this, a 1964, and any $50 1964 or earlier have 90% silver content. And that thing's worth over $9 just in silver melt value. So turn 50 cents into $9 real quick. On our dollar bills earlier, we had several finds. We had 4 8s in a row. We keep any bill with 4 in a row or more of a number. 4 2s in a row. Another 4 8s in a row to start, a quad 8s to start. 4 4s in a row. 4 9s in a row, a star note. The star right there indicates it's a replacement note for bills that were damaged or misprinted. We checked all of these to see how rare they were. We didn't have any that were lower than a 3.2 million mintage. But these star notes are going for $2 and higher on eBay right now. That's called a tombstone note with a birth date and a death date. So we did hang on to that one. Kind of morbid, but they do have some value. This is called a trinary note. Only had 7 zeros and 1s. Only used 3 numbers to complete the serial number. Another trinary note, 0s, 6s, and 2s. Another trinary note, 0s, 8s, and 3s, and also the last 3 is raised out of alignment with the bill. That's called a gas pump or an odometer note. 666, 36868, only 6s, 8s, and 3s. If that 3 had been an 8 or a 6, this would be called a binary note and have a lot more value than $1. 2020 60 02, 0s, 6s, and 2s. Another trinary note, cool serial number. And 5s, 1s, and 3s. Those were our finds in the dollar hunt. We also found that 90% silver. That all goes to our donator tonight, that was Stan Horn. And since he did not find a silver in his dimes, he gets what's called skunk silver. He gets a little paw silver. So we will be giving Stan one of these. That is, somebody mentioned an Australian $half earlier. There's one right there. Australia, Queen Elizabeth on it. It's the year 2016. It is a coin. It is a 50-cent coin. And on the back, it is celebrating the year of the monkey. And that is 1/2 ounce of silver. So Stan gets that as well because he did not find a silver dime. If we hadn't found that silver $half, he would have got another one. So let's get this thing wrapped up. Do appreciate everyone watching tonight. Thank you very much. Over 50 likes. That is awesome. Focus is a little off. That could have been me, Ogre. I'm sorry. Appreciate everyone being here. Yeah, if they're filled in, they have a different value as well. I haven't found one that's filled in yet. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. I appreciate it. I will probably do a live stream sometime tomorrow. It depends how quickly I get my coins returned tomorrow. We're going to try something one more time tonight. One more time. We'll see how much participation we get. We're going to do a giveaway. And last night only 12 people entered. And if only 12 people are going to enter, Paul's not going to do giveaways. But we're going to try to do a giveaway again. We'll see what the participation is. You need to type in exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW to get entered, and I am going to give away a silver certificate. This has around a $5 value, I suppose, maybe a little more. $1 in silver, payable to the Bear on Demand. This is from 1957. S, Blue Seal. If I ever find one of these during a dollar bill hunt, I will fall out of my chair. But you've got 2 minutes to enter exclamation GAW, and then the winner needs to email me with their address. You do have to be 18 years of age or older, or 13 years of age or older with parental permission to win. YouTube's rules and the law. But these are very cool. I never met anyone that didn't want a silver certificate, and someone's going to win that one tonight. On Saturday streams, we have 5 or 6 giveaways. We give away things like this, coins. You never know what we're going to give away. But exclamation GAW. Hello, Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast is here. Good to see you, Mr. Beast. Thanks for being here. You could win a 1957 silver certificate, Mr. Beast. New Marshall in town right there. New Marshall in town, good to see you. You're the donator for Friday at high noon. We found star notes and we popped a 90%er tonight in $half, New Marshall, but we didn't find a silver dime. Darn it. All right, let's see how much time's left on our giveaway. Oh, 1 second. All right, time is up. 12 again. Really? All right, I'm resuming entries. It's back open. Exclamation raffle if you want to enter. Exclamation raffle if you want to enter. 30 people watching, only 12 people entered. Who would? I've got a feeling, Gatita, that might not be the real Mr. Beast because it wasn't an authenticated name. But what do I know? What do I know? All right, exclamation GAW. I'm going to keep it open for 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. It looks like you're going to have high odds of winning. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hey, we're up to 15. Let me show you. Where is it? That? No, it's not that. There it is. 15 people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing entries now. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Ogre Coins. There's a first-time winner. Congratulations, Ogre Coins. Ogre, what you need to do to claim your prize, you need to send me an email. Somebody would type in exclamation email. It will put my email up there. Send me an email. Claim your prize. Confirm that you're 18 or older or 13 or older with parental permission. And I will send to you your silver certificate. But you also need to make sure and put your address in there, or I just won't know where to send it. And if I don't know where to send it, it goes over in the stack of unclaimed gifts, unclaimed gauze. And that is a very, very sad stack. Where are you, Ogre? There you are. I know. Don't forget to send me an email. There's my email right above your comment. PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Include your shipping address for me, please, and you will get your silver certificate coming to you. You're welcome. Hey, thanks everybody for being here tonight. Appreciate you all greatly. Have a nice evening. The week is, hey, we've gotten through Wednesday. It's downhill from here. You just got Thursday, Friday before we get another weekend. I'll probably do a live stream sometime tomorrow because I still got a bunch of $1 bills to go through. Don't know when. We'll see. And I may see you then, but definitely Friday at high noon, New Marshalltown is going to be trying to complete the triple play. So join us then, high noon Central. 500 $1 bills searched, a box of dimes searched, and a box of $50 searched. And I'll see you Friday at high noon Central Time, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Good night all. God bless.